Hello and good evening, everyone. I am Latia Bryant, and we are back with Encounter Roleplay Wall of Crawlers, the very first adventure from the comic book series Rolled and Told. As I said, I am Latia, your dungeon master at the Lady Tiefling, and we will introduce our players, starting with Drake.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Drake Finney, Drake Finney _. You can find me on Twitter. Today I am reasserting the role of Pies, and definitely want to shout out to all the dads. Happy Father's Day, because dads are cool. So
yeah, happy Father's Day, dads. All right, Ishka.
Hail to you, champion. My name is Ishka. I'm a paladin, dragonborn. I'll be hopefully not almost dying today.
I have faith in all of you. Herm, are you good?
Herm?
Lost Herm.
It looks like he timed out.
Yeah.
Medic! That's not a
No,
good sign.
medic! All right, we will come back to Herm, and we will go to Lulu.
Hi everyone, I'm Lulu and I am playing a elven monk today called Sunflower.
Excellent. And I see Herm is moving again. So, Herm, introduce yourself before you disappear on us again.
Yeah, I'm at Hermley on the Twitters, and I'm playing Dane Strongheart, a dwarf grave cleric, who likes long walks on the beach and rocks.
Does he like physical rocks or like to rock, the art of rocking?
Both.
Awesome. Fantastic. Welcome back, adventurers. Before we get started, we must give thanks to our Encounter Roleplay sponsors. We have a new sponsor this week. We are sponsored by Gamely, an app on Google Play. Sorry, iOS fans. But it aims to connect you, the TTRPG players, to one another based on your location. You can see players closest to you and those interested in games in common to you. It's free to download on Google Play right now, and we iOS users will have it hopefully in the fall of 2019. So we also have Fantasy Grounds, as always, our virtual tabletop of choice. When I have maps, they will be Fantasy Ground maps, I assure you. You can try it for free at fantasygrounds.com. And if you are not a online gamer, you prefer the actual tabletop to the virtual tabletop, get all your miniatures from Wayland Games, waylandgames.co.uk. You can get yourself a huge range of D&D and Warhammer and 40k minis for 20% off, thanks to us, I think. I hope. Yes, us. And also, last but definitely not least, our friends at Tabletop Loot, who sell some of the best dice in the world. And when we hit 20 retweets, we will be giving away a set of dice to you in chat. So retweet, retweet, retweet. And you can also support our show by retweeting the tweets from Encounter Roleplay. And if that is all, don't forget that you can interact with today's game by donating to affect how the game goes. Last week, we got a really ridiculous wild surge that made everybody unable to draw their weapons while they were within a certain distance of our grave cleric. It was our grave cleric, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So, so if you want to see some fun stuff happen like that again, you can throw us a donation. We really appreciate it. And unless anybody has any questions, we can dive right back into the game. Everybody ready?
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
Awesome. So when we left off last time, you guys had made it to the Thunderlock Tavern, met with its owners, Merp, and I think his name is Seamus. His name is Seamus now. Sure. Having heard about the famous or infamous Thunderlock bar crawl, decided to take that challenge upon yourselves. You geared up and headed into the basement of the tavern, where a literal madhouse of danger and death and destruction awaited you. You faced moving walls and evil crossbows and adorably large stuffed owlbears and skulls of all shapes and sizes. Before coming to rest to catch your breath in a side chamber that is full of you and 4 locked chests. So you guys are taking your short rest. Was there anything that you wanted to talk about or discuss?
Not that I'm aware of.
We know that the keys have specific sigils on them.
Yes. Yes, they do.
And we've only
And we have
explored...
an extra key.
You
It
do.
was
Do
just-
you need a refresher on the keys?
There was one. Let's see. The brass key has an eye motif. The copper key has a lightning motif. Bronze key has a flame motif. Silver, skull, electrum, wave, and then there's an iron key that's just kind of hanging out like, hey, I'm iron.
Absolutely.
As a dwarf, would you be able to detect any sort of magical radiation from the iron key?
Magical radiation. It's a great way to
I
say
mean, I could tell that it's iron.
it does not bend.
All right.
Like,
Then it must be
I
magic.
could probably tell, like, the taste of it. It's got a decent flavor, but it's not like primo.
Need some
It's
salt.
just regular iron. You think you might have chipped a tooth, but you're not sure.
I'll replace it later with something.
Iron.
Yeah, with an iron.
With iron?
Put the key in your mouth.
Hey, I see no problem with this. So yeah, should we start unlocking chests or attempting to?
I'm going to let somebody else go towards the first chest, because last time I did it, there was a pitfall trap. So, if you'd like to take the lead this time, Hermley.
Oh, yes.
I got it! And Pies will just run up, grab the key, and just head toward the chest.
Okay, which key have you grabbed and which chest are you headed to?
He didn't even look. Which one did I randomly get? Want me to
All
roll
right,
dice for
roll
that?
a d. Yeah, roll a d6.
D6. Okay. Using my daughter's dice. 2.
2. You grabbed the copper key with the lightning motif.
Yes! Copper. Aha! Go right to the chest.
Which chest?
Copper chest. It'll at least look and realize that.
So it's like as you lift the key over your head, you get a glance at it. Oh, copper. And
Oh, yeah, right.
you do a really quick spin around on your nimble monk feet and insert that key into the copper chest, and the key breaks.
I immediately toss it towards Hermley. I didn't do it!
What the shit? You broke it.
It's copper! I didn't know! Is it I'm covering the lock like it's not there. No.
I'm gonna toss him the bronze flame key. Hey, try that one.
In the copper lock?
Well, that one's all busted now. No, and the flame one.
Oh, okay. Ka-thunk.
You put the bronze key in the bronze chest, and the key breaks.
Let's do it the other
Okay.
way around, because that was fire. Maybe we should have used a water key instead. So what are the other 2 elements?
There's a wave and a skull and an eye.
Let's put the eye in the skull
In
chest.
team.
Ah!
So
So we're
okay.
putting the eye key where?
In the skull chest.
They are all kind of skull-like. They're all decorated in kind of like a skull motif. If you want to, you can give me a perception check or an investigation check to take a look at these locks a little bit further.
Investigation.
Yeah, and that's any or all of you, if you'd like to.
Yeah. Perception.
Okay.
Did you say we could do perception or just investigation?
Either or.
14.
18.
14, 18. Who had the 14? I'm sorry.
The dwarf.
Okay.
Dane. That's it. I forgot my own name.
Dwarf Healy dwarf guy. So yeah, you guys take a look at these the locks that have the broken keys in them, and they don't look like particularly complicated locks. You're looking at the part of the key that is broken in, and I mean it's a pretty clean break. You think that even though these keys kind of match the chests, maybe they weren't meant to go in here. But the locks, like I said, they don't look like very complicated locks. You probably could break them if you wanted to.
I could attempt to break.
Yeah, okay. If anybody wants to try and break a lock, you can.
I'll attempt to break. I'll get my shield. It's a kite shield, so I'll get the very edge of the bottom there and attempt to just smash open the lock.
Okay, which lock?
We're gonna go with let's go with the bronze. How we started.
Sure. All right. Make me just make an attack roll.
Attack roll.
So an 18 wouldn't tell me any more than that.
No, it's pretty standard across the board. The keys don't, like, despite being the same material, they don't look particularly like they fit these locks.
I rolled a 22.
A 22. Oh yeah, you find the exact breaking point of this lock, and with the tip of your kite shield, you just kind of like hit it down onto the lock, and the lock breaks and falls off. Move the chest.
So if we're going to do that, why do we need the key?
It's a thing you do. It's like, you know.
Chest is open for all intents and purposes, or unlocked at least.
Now, who's to open the lid?
I open it.
You open it. Inside is a vial.
Drink it.
You drink it?
No. What does the vial look like?
The vial looks like. Let me pull up what it looks like because I am a smart dungeon master. The vial looks like. This potion, this vial, liquid inside this vial, is separated into layers of brown and silver and gray, resembling bands of stone. But Ishka, did you actually drink it?
Oh no, I was encouraging Hermley to.
No. I believe if I recall, the thing you can do with potions is just do dip your finger in it and just kind of like run it on your gums a little bit.
Get it on your gums a little bit.
Gives you an idea of what. Yeah, it gives you an idea of what it does.
Yeah, I will allow that. Would you like to do that?
Oh yes.
Okay, so make me an Arcana check.
Well, see, and I rolled an 11, but I subtract 1, so that's a 10. Mighty 10.
Okay, so you dip your finger into this this potion vial, and you get it on your gums, nice and good, and your gums start to feel a little tingly, but also your hands and arms start to feel a little tingly, and your feet start to feel a little tingly. Like, maybe using them in some way could become a little easier for you.
I pass this information along, and in my knowledge of the world, I've been around like more than a year wandering things. So, I know stuff. Clearly, the bartenders upstairs, the bar owners, are secretly drug dealers. We figured it out. This is a front.
Did anyone drink any of their ale? Do you remember if you had similar effects?
I did not.
Ooh. Oh, you didn't, Herm? I thought you had ale.
Well, I think I didn't have any effects.
Oh, yeah,
That we know
no,
of.
there were no adverse effects other than the usual ones from drinking ale. This does not feel like drinking ale.
Strength gain.
I mean, obviously they don't want you hooked until after you've paid for the experience. Like,
So they're kind of
quiet.
responsible.
yeah.
Alright. Well, shall we see what's in the other chests?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move to the other chest that Pies conveniently broke a key in, and I will go and break that as well.
All right, so you move to the
Keep it
copper
effective.
chest.
So that was
You
the
moved-
copper chest that we did that to, and so this. Oh no, I did that to the
No,
bronze.
you broke-
And so now we're
Yes.
to the copper. Okay.
Go ahead and make another attack roll.
All right.
At least we're doing
21.
better against the chest than we did the stuffed bear.
Yeah, if only I had
Chests don't
these
move.
rolls.
Did I hear a 21?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing with this one. You've got a little bit of experience under your belt with that one lock, so you find the point
Yeah.
that will effectively disarm this lock, and you get your kite shield into it, and this lock falls to the ground also.
Part of me
There's
wants to
gonna open
investigate.
this one.
To open the chest.
Okay. Let's.
Say again.
I was thinking about maybe taking a look at the lock, but we already know what it looks like, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So I'll go to open the chest.
Which chest? You have two left.
The copper chest. Oh,
The one you just
this is
broke.
exactly. Do we find the exact same item in the other chest?
You do not, and you guys actually, all of your speech muddled a little bit, so I wasn't able to hear what you did. But you open this one, and inside of it is 2 vials of a red liquid.
You want to taste this one, Hermley?
Vampires. Sure.
Vampires. Orc blood.
Kansas City style
No,
barbecue.
no, Herm, you use the same method of application for these similar looking potion vials, and
Mixing potions, oh
you know
god.
you had
Nothing
a
wrong can happen.
toothache a couple days ago. You had a toothache a couple days ago that was really bothering you, but as you get this potion on your gums, it starts to feel a little better.
Could I recognize this as possibly being a healing potion, given my profession?
Yes, absolutely. It's a healing potion
like,
or
hey.
a potion of Novocaine. Your pick.
Healing potion. We'll need that more. So, guys, 2 healing potions.
I don't know, I could find Easter a potion of Novocaine real quick. Alright, 2 more chests.
All right. Well,
Go
should
for
we
it.
try
You're
the keys
better.
or are we... All right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. If I can break this lock, we'll investigate the chest, and then we'll do it again. So what's
I can
what's
see
the next
someone.
lock that
All
we'll
right,
have to do?
make another attack roll. You've got a silver chest and an electrum chest left.
I'll go for the silver.
All right,
No one likes Electrum.
make that attack roll.
26.
Yes. Again, kite shield, lock, boom, chest, open. Inside this chest is another vial. This potion's vial's liquid is orange, and it flickers, and the vial's not quite full all the way. At the very top of the vial, where there's that little area of space, you can see a little bit of smoke.
Ooh.
So we have an alacrity
now looking at
potion.
Hermely.
Yeah. Which finger are you going to use to...
Pies, if you want to try this.
No. That's not milk. That's not milk. You do that stuff.
What's it
He's just
smell like?
watching you eater.
Does it smell like citrus pulp?
What's it smell like? It does not smell like citrus pulp. It smells like smoke and sulfur and all things burny.
Brimstone.
Sure,
Potion of
I'll take
dragon breath.
a dab.
Oh, God. Pies is like through his eyes.
No, you same method of application, Herm?
Yep, just a little, teeny tiny.
The
Just a little
tooth is
bit.
gone.
Yeah, it's like putting hot sauce on your gums.
It's hot sauce.
It's hot.
Not quite ghost pepper levels, but it's pretty warm. Pretty warm.
I literally just tell them it's hot sauce. I mean, it's a bar. I would imagine they would have hot sauce. Like, so they have wings.
Yes, owlbear wings, 6 for 6 gold, because they're large. They'll feed you for weeks. I'm writing that down. All right, 1 chest left.
Let's bust the lock.
Go for it.
Paladin/rogue.
Just gotta use brute strength sometimes, that's all. 21 again.
21 again. All right, so you get your kite shield onto this one, and when you drive down with your shield, you feel that this lock was pretty tough, and you kind of just barely made the found the point on this one that would cause it to fall off, but you have done it. And you open the chest, and there is a lever.
Pies looks
Can't
right
break
at
a
him.
lever.
You
Yeah.
gonna put that on your teeth?
Taste it, dwarf. Lick it.
Okay. I licked the lever.
Great. You, Dane sticks his head into the chest and licks the lever. It tastes like steel.
Tastes like strawberries.
You've eaten strawberries before? I'm impressed.
Yeah, like, there's this neat drink called a daiquiri. Oh, man.
Yep, that's what I expected from you. Never mind.
So yeah, you've got a lever.
I pull the
Wanna do
lever.
honors?
I pull it. Just
You pull the lever?
pull the lever.
Neat. Yeah, great. You pull the lever, and in the room outside where the owlbear pit was, you hear a ka-chunk.
What did you do?
Oops.
Sunflower will go peek outside from the doorway, see if she can see anything different.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Okay. 17.
17? Okay. So you peek your head outside of the door, and nothing about the room looks different except for the iron door that is in that room. So if you remember, there were 5 doors in that room. You are in one. There's one right across from you where you fought the skulls, and then there are 3 on the back wall. The iron door in the middle of the back wall, there are 2 opened locks on it.
2 opened locks. Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
So that's what you see, Sunflower.
Turn back to the group, and I think we got the next door open. I think that's what we were meant to do in here. Probably not taste all the drinks we could, Hermley, but you do what you do best, right? Good job.
That's right. I was gonna say I'm like alcoholic Wolverine. I'm the best at what I do, but alcoholic Wolverine is still the best alcoholic. So
I mean, whatever makes you feel better, okay? That's the important thing.
Remind me, at the very beginning of the dungeon, did we make an Arcana check? And what was it?
No, we did not.
Did we not?
No.
Okay. Someone go ahead and let's flash back real quick to look at the braziers and the braziers that opened the gate, and someone make an Arcana check for me.
Okay, 19.
A 19? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what you find in this flashback is a secret switch that requires you now to make an... I need an investigation check while you're in this room. And if you are making this check, Dane, you have advantage.
Ooh.
Yes.
Go for it.
okay, we'll go with me. Oh, advantage. That's right. So that's a 17, miraculously.
A 17. Awesome. In this chamber, as you're sticking your head into the chest with the levers, you're pulling your head out. You look to the right, and you notice a seam in the wall.
Okay. That wall is a door.
No, it's a wall.
That wall is a door.
I
Oh,
know
it
you
doesn't
hated
bring
when
me
I
that
lectured
door.
you about what to eat, Hermley. I know you know what you're doing, but saying
I'm
that
just
a
saying.
door is a wall, or a
The
wall,
wall
is a door.
and we need to make that door ajar.
So we need the wall to be a jar. What are we putting in it?
Yes.
Who's got a lid?
What is this a joke between the three of you? Is this
I'm not
I'm sorry,
liking that
rubbish
stuff. I don't know.
thing?
I may be chemically altered because of some random mixing of liquids.
Uh-huh.
So, but no, there's. I point out the seam. I'm like, see, it looks like this meets here.
When he
Is
points
there any
it out,
draft?
Can I see it?
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, once he points it out, Sunflower, you can see it. Ishka, there is no draft. You all can see it now that he's pointed it out. It's a little. I'll say it's a little drafty, but not in the sense that there is like a lot of air passing through there.
It's not to the outside. Okay. I mean, we could try levering it open.
Can I use any of my dwarf stone cunning to sort of like figure out if this is I see where the seam is. Can I somehow like push, pull, touch like any stones that seem a little odd?
Yeah, no, super easy actually, and that's why you had advantage to see it. You go up to it and you put your hands on it, and you're like kind of like investigating, and it slides. So and you start to
And
slide.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna say, the door is ajar.
You
No,
could've
the
just said
door
open
is
it.
open.
It would have just
It's a
been
pocket door.
so much clearer. Don't.
I confuse
I'm
them.
proud of you for learning new words. I don't see why that was necessary. Only comment.
Hey,
And then she'll head on through.
So Sunflower, you head into this small alcove. It's little less than 5 by 5 foot. It's just an alcove, but inside of it are so many things.
Oh,
There is a
awesome.
small pile of things on the floor. There is you find 2 more potion vials full of red liquid. You find a wand. It's a long, thin stick of wood. You find several rolled up pieces of paper. They're like rolled up vellum and tied very nicely with ribbons. And you find a dagger. And the dagger is very shiny.
Oh. I see I have a nice dagger. Alright. You guys following me in? Or am I exploring on my lonesome?
It's just it's really like just big enough for 1 or 2 people to fit in, and that's all that stuff is now at your feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright. Okay, I will gather them up and bring them back outside. Hand the potions to Hamley and just look at him expectantly. Like, oh, you know. What are they?
You're muted.
Are any of these doors?
None of them are
You're-
yours.
No.
Herm, you're
Hermely,
muted.
you're.
I couldn't hear a thing you said.
Aha!
Like, is this a
These
bit?
are not these are not jars. These are vials. They're not doors either. They are containers for liquids. Can I just like look at them and tell if they're? I would assume they're healing potions again.
Yeah, they look the same as the 2 you found.
Okay.
Dane was just standing there mouthing to himself for like a minute, and you didn't understand what was going on.
But I nodded like I did. Like, I was just used to him doing that. Like, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Whatever. Okay, and
But yes.
then unroll one of the pieces of paper just to sort of see what it is.
Sure. On this
Just
piece of
destroying
vellum,
this poor man's like attic.
on this piece of vellum, you see arcane writing, symbols and glyphs. You think this might be a spell scroll.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Can I ask? Can we investigate what the vellum is made out of? Like what type of parchment and what kind of runes are on the paper?
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
14 Arcana.
14? Okay. Yeah, the runes on the scrolls are definitely arcane in nature. It's very fancy parchment paper. Like not like leather or anything like that. It's just really heavy parchment paper. And the runes are arcane in nature. Some of them, like you might recognize the one that she hands you. You actually recognize as a guidance cantrip.
Okay.
Mm.
Reveal that
So
information. Guidance. Let's see. I think I have that up. Okay, so we know that it is a fancy parchment. We know that it is a type of guidance cantrip. What else? Should we look at the rest?
The rest is a wand. Or the rest of the paper, yeah. Sure, I give you the other 2?
Are they similar
Yes,
in nature or the same?
they are similar in nature. You also see a a True Strike cantrip spell scroll, and a spell scroll of Thunder Wave. So
Some
you
pretty
have
powerful spells.
you have Thunder Wave, you have Guidance, and you have True Strike as spell scrolls. And I rule spell scrolls a little bit differently. I know the PHB and DMG say they have to be in your class for you to use them. I just make the DC a little bit higher if it's not in your class. So anybody can use a spell scroll. You just have to concentrate harder if it's not something you're familiar with. Or any caster can use a spell scroll.
And the wand, I really wouldn't know much about it, but
the wand is a very, very smooth stick of dark wood with a little kind of like bulb, kind of about maybe 3 inches from the end of it. That's what the wand looks like. And then the dagger is very lightweight and very, very shiny. It's made of a material that you've never seen before.
Plastic.
plastic can be dangerous. Come on, guys.
You
It's a
stab
lettuce
someone
dagger.
and the knife bends.
Okay.
And there's nothing else in the alcove except for Sunflower.
Who now leaves?
Should we go look at the
Iron
door with the iron door? Iron
Let's go.
door. Iron
Yeah, I think we're ready for that.
All right. So you gather your newly acquired items and head back outside. The remains of Patchy, the large stuffed owlbear, look at you sadly from inside of its pit. And
Yeah, it's been
the door, the iron door that Sunflower noticed is still closed. And as you all approach it, you can see that there are 4 locks on it, 2 of which are open.
Do these locks resemble the keys that we have?
They do not. They look like I mean they look similar to like a latch that would close and then you put a padlock on it.
Okay.
But there are no padlocks, but 2 of the latches are open.
But there are also 2 more doors on either side of this iron door, right?
Correct.
Well, once more, into the breach.
I mean, you could just try smashing them. That's what we had to do last time anyways.
I'm willing to try that. We can go for a smash if we don't. Let's do that.
Go for a smash.
Go for a
All
smash.
right.
Let's see what happens.
Go for a smash. Yeah, go ahead and
Me paladin, me
make an
break.
attack roll. Go ahead and make an attack roll on the door.
15. Getting a little
15,
tired.
and this is on the iron door, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
Door
yeah,
smash.
you right, the door is a mimic. No, the door.
No.
You line your kite shield up with this, and it's a little hard to get the angle because you're not bringing your shield down on a lock, and you slam your shield into this lock, and you actually kind of like ding the tip of your shield a little bit. These require a little bit more force, or maybe something else.
Well, there was that potion Hermley had, the very first one. that kind of, you said it made your limbs felt like you could move them a little faster, move them a little better.
Oh my goodness.
So
Sure.
I'm willing to try just a small sip, enough for a dragonborn, one of my stature, to use this alacrity potion, which I hope is what it is, and maybe go for a second smash.
Go for a second
Sunflower's
smash. You're
dying
gonna
of
down the
laughter in the corner. This is great.
So yeah, you drink this potion. Are you drinking all of it because you have to?
No.
That's the rule.
Oh, that's the
Okay,
rule?
so-
Oh, okay.
No, it's not the rule. How much of it are you going to drink?
I was going to do about half. If only just the gum taste affected a dwarf, me being so much larger than him, I took about half.
Okay. All right, I will allow this because I'm the dungeon master. So yes, you drink about half of this potion. You shake it up to mix up all the layers of this potion, and you down it, and you feel like you could walk across anything. Like you feel like no surface is impossible for you to traverse. You have ingested half of a potion of climbing.
Spider dragon does whatever a spider dragon can.
So where do we have... Where? I'm not sure if this is particularly useful.
He sticks to the door.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk up the door. There's no particular... Don't drink drugs. It's a potion. It's Kool-Aid. Well, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink drugs or do drugs.
So are there any rooms that are particularly large or any particular ledges that we came across?
Not in any of the previous rooms. Everything was pretty straightforward and not climbable.
Well,
I mean,
I'm gonna
unless you
go
wanted
up-
to try and climb into the owlbear pit and out again, you'd have a really, really easy time doing that.
I mean, I could head towards there. I mean, that was already... I thought we did a pretty thorough search on there. Like, all that we saw
yeah.
there was fluff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The only
every room prior to this has been very thoroughly searched.
Okay. So then we need to
Herm,
search
you wanted to
this.
do something?
Hey, Sunflower, odds or evens?
Evens.
I go to the right-hand door and try to open it up.
Okay.
That is not how we
you-
make decisions as a group.
You pull on the handle. It is a standard wooden door with a knob. You pull on it. It is locked.
I try the iron key. The boring iron key.
The boring iron key. All right. You put the key into the doorknob and it breaks off.
Does
Okay.
anybody have mending, real quick?
Yeah, because these kids
No.
just keep breaking off in each lock.
Yeah.
Well,
Can be useful.
Make an
I'm just
insight
gonna
check. Yes. Make an insight check.
Natural 20.
nice.
Oh, fantastic. Sunflower, you get the sense that the creators of this dungeon have put a lot of false trails and red herrings and things of that nature into this dungeon. And you start to think that, these keys breaking in just about every lock, that might be one of these red herrings that they've put in here to kind of have some fun at the adventurer's expense.
Okay. Don't worry about mending, guys. It's probably not important. Smash away is my advice.
Brute
Can I go to
straight.
the... I have so much of it. Can I go to the other door?
Yeah.
How many is it? They're on the right side of the other one. Is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay.
I take my warhammer to the door on the right. Just
Sure, make an attack roll.
that's a 13.
Yeah, it's a door. Roll damage.
Well, that's a 7.
Okay. You smashed this door pretty good. It splinters a little bit, and on the other side of it, you see what looks like a gray piece of wall. It looks just like the wall the door is on.
Doors to nowhere?
I'm beginning to think this couple had a lot of fun designing this. Like, they probably don't have kids. This is just what they do.
I mean, if they did, they could lock them down there. They'd be fine. They'd be there for ages.
I don't think they'd be
That's-
fine. I don't-
Yeah.
They'd be fine. They could come up for a couple of like owlbear wings and then go back down. They'd be fine.
That kid is snap. Okay. Seeing
They have
what
lock-ins down
Hermione
here
just
every
opened
so
the door
often.
to. Just like kids' party nights, like have fun. Can I knock on my door and listen to see if it's hollow on the other side?
Yeah, so you knock and make a perception check.
Okay. 10.
10? That's
I'm not listening.
good enough. You put your ear to the door and you knock. It does say, it sounds hollow. It sounds like there is at least 5 feet of space beyond this door.
Solid. Hermling, come smash this one instead.
Okay, take a swing.
Go for it.
That is a 17,
Yes, that hits.
and that's 5 damage.
5 damage. So yeah, not as strong a hit on this door as the other one, but this door is starting to look a little battered.
I look at
Would you
everybody
like-
else. No, yeah, I'll swing again.
Okay.
Two-handed.
All right.
That's a 19 to hit. And that makes
Yes.
10. That is 12 points of damage.
Yes. So you take your warhammer, is it?
Yep.
You take your warhammer and you overhand swing into this door. And you hit it with such a force that the door is actually blasted off of its hinges and into the room. As the door hits the floor in the room, chaos emerges from every conceivable point of the room beyond. Before you, a staccato of pops and hisses and clicks and whooshes fills the air as you watch the path before you fill with burning flames, stinging darts, streaking crossbow bolts in a continuous, hellish hail.
But that
So
was a bit
I
exciting.
need, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Couldn't we have just said hello?
You should have knocked first.
I did
That
knock.
was
I
us
didn't-
knocking.
Oh, that's true. I suppose you did.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm always polite.
All right. So do we have a above 20? Great. 15 to 19. Oh dear. 10 to 14.
14.
10.
14. Sunflower. 5 to 9.
Yeah, I was 7.
Okay. Herm. Oh wait, Herm. No, he.
I think he's gone.
He's.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gone.
The effects of the
I'm like,
potion.
he's just sitting.
Door
he was
fought
like-
back.
The look on his frozen face is just like, I'm so done with this. And I was like, no.
Yeah, it does look like I rolled really bad. I rolled a 3 for him if we want it.
We'll give him a minute to pop back in.
This small break brought to
So,
you
yeah.
by Gamerly. There he comes.
yes. This yes.
Yay.
Maybe not. I lied.
Maybe not. This reconnecting is brought to you by Fantasy Grounds. Fantasy Grounds makes fantastic modules for all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. You can check them out at fantasygrounds.com. Try them out for free. They are wonderful and will make all the maps.
It will be
Greatest
running
games.
next time.
It will be running next time.
It'll be amazing.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I
think at
will
this
Did
grab.
all the potions just make a petrification potion on him?
That's what it is.
Yes.
Just throw all
From
the
his
potions
mouth,
over
just
and shut the door.
He
He's just
has
suddenly got a
become-
really bad hangover, is what's going on. He's like, oh no, this is not.
Actually, when he hit the door, the force of the door, it actually kind of like reverberated back into his arms, and he's stunned for a little bit as his warhammer is vibrating against what used to be the door. But yeah, no, we will get his initiative once he comes back. It is mainly for turn-taking purposes anyway. So before you, what you see is
He's back.
it's a. There you are. We missed you.
Don't hit the door.
Hey,
so
as
hard,
long
dude,
as-
okay?
As long as everything else missed me too.
Yes.
No.
I'm impressed. You
so-
tried to show off so much that you just got stunned by a door. Well done.
You broke
Great.
the door and broke the internet.
You did. What did you roll for initiative?
18.
18. Oh, okay. Pies, you had a 17? 14?
14.
14. Okay, so that puts Dane there.
That puts him getting hit first.
Right. No, as I explained while you were trying to come back, the initiative is for turn taking and certain mechanics that you will see once you go into the room. Anyway, Dane, you are first. Before you is a ridiculous obstacle. The room itself is about 40 feet by 40 feet. And inside on the walls, you can see what look like mounted crossbows. And from the floor and from the walls, you can see all manner of like hissing geysers and all sorts of things.
What's on like the far end? Like, can I see what's the end of the room?
Yes, like right in front of you.
Like the very
Or-
like where does the room go?
Okay.
Other than like
All right, so
death traps and
well, unfortunately, the death traps are right in front of you. However, you can see to your left for about what you can see to your left, what looks like a walkway similar to the walkway in the other room that surrounds the owlbear pit. You can see that kind of flooring, probably about 25 feet into the room on your left. You cannot see what is to the right. You would have to walk in.
okay, I'm going to back up and tell everyone else like what I see around the corner and blah blah blah, and that's what I'll do.
All right. So everyone is now aware of the madness inside of the room, although it's very easy to see as you look in the door.
So did we want to go in this one or not?
It's a realm of booby traps.
I don't think we have a choice at this point. There's nowhere like this is the last door other than the one we can't get through.
We could hit it again.
Oh, the other one just has like wall behind it.
Oh, but I thought that was still the iron one.
Yeah, there's the iron door with the
What's
two
it?
locks
Oh.
on it.
And you can hit the wall as well if you really want, but I don't know if it's gonna.
I don't think that'll do much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, does one of us want to try and sneak up to the pathway and see what's up there?
I'm curious. Can I see? You said to the left-hand side, it's similar to the owlbear room.
Yes.
So
what you
are there-
see is, I'm sorry. What you see is about 25 feet in. Like the wall goes in about 25 feet, and then the wall opens up. And what you see in that open space is a similar walkway. Like I said, like it's made of the same kind of material.
After we get past the booby traps.
Mm-hmm.
How much of the what's the distance on the booby traps?
It appears to be the whole. Let's see. I'm sorry. Let me take a look at this because it is actually a little different. Okay. So in front of you, directly in front of you, and I will say this is for probably 30 feet or so, you have what looks to be like darts that kind of fly through the walls, like similar to like the firebolt area of the beginning hallway, but they're just kind of like always flying. The last 10 feet in front of you, you see what looks like geysers that are just like shooting up out of the floor. And then mounted to the walls at the top of the walls are 2 crossbows that are just kind of like swinging.
Are the darts all flying at the same height?
No. They appear to be coming out of all heights of the wall.
I'm trying to think if the potion is still taking effect on me, if I could walk with my back to the wall, with my shield raised, to the geysers, and walk along the geysers to the end of the room.
Good idea. It's either that or toss me. I'm liking your idea a lot better.
I'll strap you to my back, and then when I get as far as I can, I'll throw you.
There's an idea. That's possible.
I
I'm
am
not
a fan of the Gimli approach always.
If you have a monk on your back, what if we tied both monks on both, like on front and back, right? No. But if you guys have evasion or something like that, and then like, what if like your human shield has evasion? So does the.
You're just creating permanent energy.
They keep going. No, it's
Yes.
funny. Why not?
The cat's centrifugal force does not work.
Right. It's the cat and the butter. It's the cat and the butter
Yes.
toast. You know the butter toast only falls down butter first because the butter side is heavier, right?
Yes.
Butter has mass, and it. What is that? Newtonian physics that we're going to go over?
Wait a minute. We're not meant to be learning. By buttered toast.
By butter toast.
So yes, the Room of Madness lays before you.
So
Okay.
yeah, I would like to. Oh, I can't. No, it's someone else's initiative, right? It's Herman's.
You can forego your movement or turn to let someone else do something. If you
Yeah, I'm done.
would like to.
I'm done.
So that would make it pies.
Across the way, is there any levers or anything that might stop these things?
Not that you can see.
They're 40 feet across. I'm going to take one of my darts and I want to hurl it the whole length of the room and see if that triggers anything else. Either any booby traps further down.
Sure.
Or than just where his door hit.
Yeah, no, you throw your dart into the room and it just sails and hits the other wall and then plunks lifelessly on the floor. A geyser
But that
shoots
side
it
of the
up
floor
in
is
the air.
fine.
I mean, well, if you're throwing it all the way across the room, it's going to land on the geyser section, and then the geyser just kind of like shoots it up into the air, and it lands. Does it
A
again?
really violent version of the plastic bag scene from American Beauty.
Pies will now just watch the dagger tries to figure out what to do next.
Excellent.
I'd say throw me, but I don't want to do the geyser ride.
Eventually, the dart is incinerated. I forgot to mention this. I'm so sorry. It's a fire spout. So
That's not a normal geyser.
yeah, so it lands on the geyser. The fire spout like puts it up into the air and catches it on fire, and it goes up maybe 3 or 4 more times before it finally burns out.
Don't throw me. Do not throw me. Don't throw me. Not wanting to be thrown. No.
Just dodge the fire.
All right, sunflower.
Does it look like there's a pattern to how the darts are flying, or is it just sort of random?
I will say yes. There is a little bit of a pattern. It's random, but you can kind of catch it. It's, some of them, like, there'll be maybe like a few rows at the top that go like some rows at the top on this side, and then like some rows in the middle on this side, and then like the middle and the bottom will go, and like the bottom and the top will go, and it's kind of like that. So there won't be like, there will always be darts going in one direction at all ways.
Right, but not always at the same height, so you could potentially like roll through one section, jump to the next. Can a sunflower have a go at doing that?
Sure.
Wow.
Alright, okay.
Only the penitent man will pass.
Yeah, why not? Right?
Or the nibble elf.
Been there. That's that one.
Right?
Is that...
Okay, so how far do you want to go in?
Well, I've got 40 feet of movement, so let's try and get to that walkway area.
Okay. Awesome. I will need you to make me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay. Oh, saving throws. Right, let me just
Mhm.
check. Right. Save is... Oh, yeah. We're fine. 13.
13? Yeah, sure. So you you watch the pattern of the darts, and you think you got it really well, and so you manage to kind of like leap over the bottom darts and like squint yourself to get under the top darts, and you make it through to the geysers. So I need the other dex save for the geysers.
Oh, thank goodness. 23.
Yes. So you, after you've leapt through the darts and you manage to stop just before the geyser that is burning Pies' dart to a crisp, and you manage to just kind of weave your way around it, and you have found a safe spot on the floor. Looking to your immediate left, what you see is a rectangular walkway, a wooden walkway, like I said, just like the one in the owlbear room. There are swords on the walls that are, kind of mounted on the walls in like a cross position. But on the far end of this little corridor, about 25 feet away, you see 2 levers on the wall.
Alright. I yell that information back at the group. And then stay where I am.
Awesome. And
Nice and safe.
okay, I will say if you wanted to, since you have 40 feet of movement, you could move onto the walkway and be safe from everything in that room.
Yes, please.
Awesome. That will be your go. It'll be Ishka now.
So, it didn't sound like there was anything before we smashed this door open, and when we did, all chaos broke loose.
Correct.
I'm going to search the door frame to see if the latch of the door has a trigger.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. A4.
A4. Yeah, you inspect the latch of the door and the hinges and everything, and you don't see anything that would stop this onslaught of destruction.
No pressure plates. Okay, so the best thing to do... The wall to my left as I enter this room, does that have booby traps on it?
Mm-hmm.
It
Darts
does.
are flying out of that wall. Yes.
Okay. I can't think of what to do. There's no way that I could just raise a shield and walk through it. I don't have the armor class for that. I don't have the health for that.
Did you not? Did you heal up during your short rest?
I did. I'm just
Okay.
gonna be
Just check.
taking off.
I mean,
whole
you
bunch
can
of damage
certainly
away.
try. You can certainly have a go.
Go for it.
Every time I've done the straightforward this whole time, it's been real bad. I'll raise my shield,
But walk
Okay.
on the ceiling.
but how do I get up there if there's something? If there's
It's-
booby traps?
It's not. It's not a potion of spider climb. You can't be Spider-Man. It just makes him really good at climbing.
This makes me good at climbing.
For half an hour because you drank half of it.
What if I drop down? Is it a pit or is it a flat floor as you went to the room?
It's a flat floor.
Can I get down on my belly and crawl? Will things hit me?
You don't know.
All right. Visor down, shield up. I'm going to cast... what was the one that I had earlier? For defense. Let me see. I cast it on Kai's during the Pies during the owlbear fight. Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith upon myself. And I begin to move forward. Hopefully, getting at least 30 feet in.
Okay. Are you? You're not crouching. You're not crawling.
No, I
No?
am.
Okay. Well then, yeah, absolutely. I need a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Oh, Dex. Oh, Dex. Wow, a 10. Oh, -1, so a 9.
A 9. Okay. So, you get partway through the stinging dart trap zone, but one of the darts does get you in your ankle for 1 point of piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay.
And I'm sorry, you actually did take 1 point of piercing damage to Sunflower for making the save going through this part of the zone.
Okay, yeah.
Just that.
Just a slight
All right.
graze.
Yeah, it just like grazes you right above your Achilles tendon.
Ouch.
Yeah, it stings a little bit, but you're fine. And then let's see. There is only one person in that zone right now. So, as Ishka makes his way into the stinging, burning room of death, one of the mounted crossbows, aims at Ishka because they really like Ishka and they fire.
Love me.
They do. What's your AC?
My AC is 9.
No, your Is it?
AC.
your
For the
armor class.
Armor class.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the
I
wrong.
was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, whoa.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Whoa.
very light.
No
very
wonder
light
the
armor.
paladin's not doing good.
19. I forgot a 1.
19.
I'm at a 19.
Okay, yeah. So you see this crossbow aim at you, and you get your shield up, and it does not hit you.
Nice. All right. Guard these posts.
Yeah. Wonderful. So it is top of the round, and a 13 as the other crossbow aims at you. It's an 18 actually, but it does not hit. Like, you see them moving, and you're already a little paranoid, Ishka, because of the the crossbows in the first area. But you're like, huh, and then you're like, huh, no crossbows will get you today.
Not today, crossbows.
All right, Dane, it is your turn. So you have watched as Sunflower and Ishka are making their way in, and Sunflower has informed you that there are levers.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is... script. I'm dashing. Full movement plus 50 feet total. Through both sets of things and toward Sunflower.
Okay. So what you will have to do for me is 1 dexterity saving throw.
That is a 16.
A 16? Wonderful.
Yep.
You only take 1 point of damage, and it's mostly like at this point, because you've got armor as well, it's just like a little bit of bludgeoning damage as the darts ping your armor as you run through. And then you have also, you turn the corner and you are on the walkway that that Sunflower has shown you. And actually, if you go in that way and you're running, you can use your full movement to get to the end of that walkway where the levers are.
Okay.
But your full dash will get you to the end of the walkway where you see those levers. All right. That will be your turn, Pies. You're the only one in the hallway now.
Yes, and Pies is not like this. Pies is in panic mode. So he's going to spend a key point, use Step of the Wind, and he is going to jump. Going to take his little 10 feet run, jump, all the way to where he can land next to Hermerly, next to the levers.
Okay, so what's your movement, your full movement?
Well, full movement is 35. To jump, it says that you should be able to do, with the 10 feet run, you should jump your strength. It's the number of feet, so that would be 90. Step of the Wind should double that. So technically I could do, pretty much like a lawn dart, double checking it though. I should be able to land literally almost right next to him.
Okay, that math seems a little weird,
Yeah, the distance,
but what I will say...
The distance is double to whatever I can jump.
Okay, so what I will say happens, so you do still have to jump through the darts, so I need 1 dexterity saving throw.
No, you like me. Dexterity saving throw. Okay. 25.
Yeah, you only take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as the darts kind of rip through your monk clothes a little bit, but you jump through and then you bank an immediate left to, I'll say you come up just behind behind Dane on the walkway.
So, you left me.
Yeah,
out there.
It's a Breakfast Club style skid around the corner to get onto the walkway.
It's scary out there.
Will that be your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is at that point, the 3 of you on the walkway. I will, actually, it's with everybody in the room. Now you can see the walkway to your left, and then to your right, there is, all the way across the hall, there is a door that you can look through, and you see what looks like 5 faces looking at you through the door.
Hit that door.
So that
I
is
don't
what
like
you
that
see.
door.
That is what
Gonna
you see
remove
on
their
the other
faces.
side. Say again?
Pies is going to walk side to side, see if the eyes follow him.
They do not. They
Okay.
appear to be staring straight forward, but it looks like they're looking at you.
Is there anything
I don't-
particular about each face?
Yeah, you can see they're about 90 or so feet away from you, because they're across the geyser room and then through another door, and you can tell that there is a bit of space, like there's another room beyond that door. But they do appear to be the faces do appear to be different.
Gotta get closer.
Yeah.
Maybe. Pies,
Um,
would you like to get closer? I think it'd be great.
Yeah, no, you guys, you got the armor. I'll follow you. Yeah. Why the hell did I want to come down here in the first place?
You wanted to be a great adventurer, Pies.
Yeah, Pies needs to go slap his past self.
It is at that point that the swords, of which you notice there are 4 on the right wall and 4 on the left wall, detach from the wall and begin to fly down towards the walkway.
Oh, darts wasn't good enough? We've got flying swords now?
Yes. So that I'm going to roll to see what they do.
They miss and go away, I hope.
Well, you see, they don't fly around you. They fly towards the walkway and begin to slash and sting at the walkway. The first sword misses. The second sword also... No, that one hits for 6 points of damage to the piece of walkway that Herm is standing on. You feel it begin to give way a little bit underneath your feet, but you are still standing and still stable. That was 3. This is 4. That's going to miss. 5. That's going to miss. 6 is going to miss. I rolled a 6. That will hit. And that one will attack the walkway that I believe... Sunflower, you're standing on some walkway?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to go for what the walkway you're on. That's going to be 7 points of damage to that walkway. You feel the piece of walkway that you are on, Sunflower, becoming a little unstable. And then Pies, the piece of walkway that you are on, also is hit for 7 points of damage.
What do these swords have against the ground?
You don't know. Okay. Sunflower, you're at the beginning of the walkway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. So now you've got a whole bunch of swords that are just like flying around and being a nuisance. That makes it Sunflower's turn.
Okay, well, I'd like to get off this unstable piece of walkway. Doesn't sound like a party.
Okay.
So I'll take, the walkway extends the whole length of the room?
Yes, there is, so to put it in a little perspective, you have 15 feet of walkway on the short sides and 25 feet of walkway on the long sides.
Okay. So I'll, head down towards the levers, where the other two
Okay.
are, and just try to inspect them, see if I can figure out what they're for.
Sure. Make a perception or investigation check.
12.
Which one did you do?
Perception.
Perception? Okay, so you take a look at both of these levers, and you notice that the lever on the right is more worn than the lever on the left.
Okay. I pull the left one. So, guys.
You pull the left one?
Yep.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh, solid. Alright. Okay. 6.
6. You pull this, you grab this lever and you try and pull it down with all of your strength, but it's just not budging.
Okay. Alright.
So that would have been your action to do. Did you want to move anywhere else?
No, I'm right.
Okay. That makes it Ishka's turn.
Okay, so I am 30 feet into the steam burning geyser room, so I have another 10 feet to go.
Yes, you are 30 feet. You're at the edge of the dart section. So you
Okay.
move forward anymore, you'll be on the geysers. But if you move left, you'll be on the walkway with everybody else.
Let's
You just
sure,
saw Sunflower try and pull a lever.
Right. Okay, so then I'll go to the left. I'll move up, and I'll take my chance with the lever.
Sure. Which one?
The one on the right this time.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Here we go. Athletics is going to be a 13.
13.
I'm sorry, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 13 with strength. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you put your shield away for a second, and you place both hands on the lever, and you lever. All forms of the word are accurate. It depends on what I'm saying. You put your hands on the lever, and you push the lever down. And through all the spewing of fire in the room, through all the whizzing of darts and crossbow bolts, in the room you just left, you hear a ka-chunk.
Okay, so we kind of take a look at now. When I release the lever, does it stay down?
It does.
All right, well then we'll take a look into that room and see what that chunk was.
All right. So that being where you are, the crossbow bolts will not fire on you because you're not in the room of death, which makes it Dane's turn again.
Okay, so I'm at the end of this walkway. Weird swords, like, hey, I'm a sword, woo! And there's still the other lever to attempt, correct?
Yeah, the lever that would be in front of you.
I've never met a lever I didn't want to pull.
Go for it.
Yes. Athletics, that's a 19.
It's a 19. Awesome. So yeah, you very gently move Sunflower out of the way of this lever, and you're like, this is how you pull a lever. And you lower the lever, and the walkway gives way under all of your feet.
I did
As
something!
pulling Sunflower is like, oh, good job. Well done.
Just
Awesome.
before they fall.
You all plummet what appears to feel, it feels like 20 or 30 feet into this never-ending cloud of green that is underneath the walkway. But then you land on solid ground in the room that you were just in. You will all take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor. And you all are prone.
So this is which room?
You are in the room with the darts and the geysers, etc., etc.
Oh, joy.
And then I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Nothing helps me. Yeah, darn it.
17.
14.
I rolled a
Your
17
face.
and a 19.
All right, did everybody
17.
roll above a 10?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. No, if everybody rolled above a 10, that's fine. So you hit the ground and so you would take a total of 7 points of damage, 6 bludgeoning, 1 piercing, as you are pelted by little darts as you hit the floor.
Great.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, how much was
Will
that?
that be your just 7 points of damage?
Just.
You took you took 6 from the fall and then 1 from the darts.
Telling first level or second level characters just. It's like, oh yeah, just.
Just.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just 7 points of damage.
The bleeding stopped. It's okay.
So, Dane, would you like to do anything else?
Sitting here. Yeah, I'm gonna down one of those healing potions.
Well, it would have been your action to use the lever, so you can't do that this turn.
Okay.
You can stand up, though.
Yeah, I'll stand up. That's something.
You
All
go
right,
to Drogon and
excellent.
Sunflower gives you a look like, you caused this. Nah.
Blame the
All
bard.
right.
We're right. How far back from where we started are we back where we started?
You have been teleported right in the middle of the room. So, like, the walkway completely gave way under your feet. If you look over there, you can still see the swords are kind of, like, flying around, like, we have no purpose now. But in the front of the room, the geysers are still spewing fire, and where you are now, the darts are still flying. And you guys have already all made your deck saves for your turn, so you will be fine. So yeah, if you stand, you've still got 10 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, I'll move as much as I can after standing. Yeah.
Okay, are you headed out of this room, or are you headed to the room with the faces?
Probably to the room with the faces, I guess, because there's still one more lock. Yeah. Face room.
Face room. All right, I will say that you get right into the face room. So what you see across from the door of this elongated side chamber, 5 round faces stare back at you. Decorating the far wall are 5 stylized faces the size of shields, each with very exaggerated features hanging in a row. Below the row of shield-like faces at the center of the wall is a lever.
I do like pulling levers, man. Hey guys, there's a lever. Somebody should pull it.
All right, and will that be the end of your turn?
That'll be it.
All right, Pies.
Pies will stand up. I don't like falling far. And he'll walk up and go pull the lever that Hurley just pointed out.
Okay, so with you stood up, you have 35 feet of movement?
Yes.
Okay, so 25. You can get halfway into the room with the rest of your movement, unless you
Okay.
wanted to key point it up.
No, not with the way you're beating on. I mean, no, that's yeah. Not that I fear my last key point being used.
What are you talking about?
It was only a short rest we got. So, yeah, no, we're gonna save that last key point to kill whatever's at the end of this tunnel. No, we'll just go there, but we'll go gingerly and we'll make sure we're not setting off any traps and investigating things as we go.
Okay. Ishka, remind me what your initiative was again.
Out of all of that, at the start of this?
Yes.
7.
7. Okay, great. Sunflower, it is your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my movement to get into the face room as well.
Okay. You will get you have 40 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
So you will be 5 feet ahead of Pies and 10 feet away from the lever.
Okay. That's my
Um,
movement.
Okay. So awesome. So at this point, the faces in the room react. You see the face on the far left, which is a white-colored face that is yawning. You see it yawn a little wider.
I knew they'd move.
All right. So the three of you that are in the room, what are your hit points right now?
8.
8.
9.
9. So Pies,
Yep.
you start to feel a little sleepy,
Oh, I thought you used to
and
like me.
and you lay down on the floor and you take a nap.
I have a resistance to poison. Advantage.
It's not poison. You've fallen asleep.
Oh, you evil person.
So
That was mean.
Sunflower and Dane, you watch as this face yawns and Pies drops down on the floor. Snore. Really powerful snores for such a little guy.
It's like a saw on a redwood.
Ishka, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 6 points of damage, 6 points of health.
Sure.
6 points of damage.
Yeah, 6 reverse healing.
I'm punching myself in the chest.
This will be fine. And then after I dust myself off and regain my composure, I'll head back, or I'll head into the room where the other 3 are.
Okay, wonderful. So you'll be right in the doorway with Herm. With Dane, you can kind of like scoot past him, and you both will be at that like 5-foot square that's like right inside the door. Just in time, Ishka, for you to see. Okay. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Ishka, I need you to make I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. I have a lot of wisdom. Let's see. Saving throw. 14.
Mm-hmm. 14. Hey, just let me make sure that's the right save, and then. So you see this this yellow-colored smiling face. It is the 4th shield on the wall. You see it smile very brightly at you, and for a second, you feel like smiling too. Something seems really. It's something you think something is really, really funny, but you shake it off, and you are not affected. So that being that, top of the round is another face. Okay. So you guys see the face in the middle. The green face is squinting, and Dane, this face is squinting at you, and
What's up,
I
Papa?
need, and I need I think it's a wisdom saving throw as well. Yep, wisdom saving throw.
19.
19. Excellent. You feel your muscles begin to seize up for a little bit, but then you shake it off and you relax. And then it is your turn.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is down that potion of healing.
All right.
Yay for the 2 4s I rolled.
Woo!
Like, yes, Max, okay, I'm not going to die. And then I guess as a bonus action, I'll nudge Pies with my foot.
That. I'll let that be a free action.
Wake
Just walk
up!
to him. Just- Guys, you wake up.
Oh, Mom?
No,
Mom.
very much no. I'm done.
So yeah, you're about Sunflower. I said you were about 10 feet away from the lever. You are 15 feet away from the lever.
Oh, okay.
Daisy,
Alright.
you are 15 feet away from the lever. Pies, you're awake.
Ah, shit, I thought I dreamt this.
I know, right?
It's very.
What happened? Where? Oh, don't look at that one face. It makes you go sleepy. Not good. Not good. So I've seen.
You are. Yeah, what you see the 5 faces, and you see the one that made you very sleepy, and you're angry at it. But there's a lever 15 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna go pull that lever now, with keeping my eyes diverted. Not looking,
Okay.
not looking.
All right, make me
Run
an
and
athletics
pull.
check.
Oh shit. 18.
18? Yes.
Yeah.
Tiny Pies, with his tiny muscles,
Yeah.
he grabs the lever and he pulls it, and the lever is completely down, facing away from you. So you pull it up and you feel it gets about a third of the way from back to forward. So you feel it click into place about a third of the way through its lever mechanism.
Start looking around. What happened?
Nothing happened.
I don't trust these levers.
Would you like to do anything else?
Let's see here. Can I roll a history check to see what I know about the people who are successful at finishing this? If there's
Yeah.
any stories and stuff? Okay. Only a 15.
15. So
Yeah.
you know that once people finish the Thunderlock bar crawl, they get the gold, they bet on themselves back, they get the room and board and drinks and stuff for the night to recover. They get their name on the wall, and Merc and Seamus proclaim them to be fantastic adventurers ready for the world outside.
Were there any rumors of what they had to do to finish it? Or is that not in their life?
No rumors beyond just make it through the bar call.
The third latch locked. I'm stumped right now. I'm gonna hold my action for the rest
So
of this thing.
I'll say that you did pull the lever. It just feels like it is a more difficult lever. Like you pulled it, but not all the way.
Okay.
You might need to pull it some more.
Hermely, get over here and finish this job.
I'm not touching no levers. Shit.
So you saw what happened the last time I pulled a lever.
Yeah. If I pull that lever, Sunflower kills me. I'm out.
Speaking of Sunflower, it is your turn.
Alright, I hear Homely say that I'm gonna kill him. I sort of give him a look like, yeah, damn right. Is there anything else in the room besides this lever?
Just the lever and the faces.
Solid. Okay, alright, I'm gonna pull the lever.
All right, make an athletics check.
Athletics. Because I'm so great at athletics.
Come on, you can do it.
Really great. That's a 14.
A 14? Awesome. So you go up to the lever and you pull it, and you feel it moves about another third and then clicks into place.
Oh,
So
gosh.
it's
All
still
right.
not completely pulled, but you think you might have a it might almost be to where it needs to be.
I'm finished. I turn to Homely and I go, do we have any more health potions? Real quick.
Oh yeah, there's look in my bag.
I need one. Just chuck it at me.
Bam.
Can I
Yeah, did that count as a
Alright.
short rest for me?
That sleeping? Unfortunately, no. You were only asleep for less than 6 seconds.
Huh.
So it's at that point that you see the face, the second face, the winking face. It winks at you, and through its open eye, a beam of cold energy fires at you and misses. You feel this cold ray of frost just shoot past you and hit the floor behind and create a little icy patch.
I thought when they winked at you, it meant they liked you.
This could go down a weird path. Not going there. Just gonna jump over it.
Especially with stone faces. Do we know if
Alright,
they're stone?
Ishka. They are made of what looks to be very sturdy wood.
Okay.
It's your turn, Ishka.
Okay, so I've made it to this room. We do know that there's a lever pulled. We have a yawning face, a winking face, a laughing face.
A squinting face, a laughing face, and a like a face where its brow is furrowed. It's like looking at you like this, like
Upset and angry face.
You took the car too long, face. Pull the
are you
lever.
interface? There is a lever, but at first I want to see is the face that's yawning, is its mouth large enough for me to fit my hand in?
No.
No? Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's hidden
the shield-
switches.
Okay, no, the shields, they're not like floor to ceiling. They're like mounted, so they're probably like standard shield size.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess the only other thing is to move up to that lever that everyone's talking about.
Come on, join us. One of us.
All right.
One of us.
One of us.
Yes, give it a pull. Athletics check.
Yes, athletics. It will be. Let's see. Eventually. Wow. Real. 24.
24. Yeah, you slam this lever into the ground, like all the way. And, yeah, as you feel the lever meet the floor, you hear another ka-chunk from the room that you guys were in. But then you also hear louder thumps and this what sounds like the grinding of gears. And it's just like this loud, cacophonous noise in the other room that you might think that something has happened for certain.
Sunflower, we loosened it for him. Yeah, we loosened it. Yeah.
He pushes the lever. He gets a. Oh, hey, it's awesome. I do it. Hey, screw you, Dane.
If I could quote you, Dane, there's never been a lever I haven't pulled. And you didn't pull it.
Aha.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't want to die.
But don't know what's. But what's the noise?
It sounds like it's coming from the room with the big iron door.
Maybe those are the other two locks.
Pies will walk over and go peek out.
Okay. First, though, Sunflower, the face that winked at Dane, now has winked at you. And what's your AC?
14?
14?
Yeah,
That
14.
hits.
Okay.
So you will take from a ray
thing
of
you brought.
frost, right?
Mhm.
You
Powerful
will
wink.
take from a ray of frost. Ray of frost. I don't want to over damage you.
It's okay. I'm
I
tough.
rolled the-
It's fine.
No,
Whatever.
I rolled
Okay.
the wrong die. It's fine. You take 4 points of cold damage,
Alright. I'm okay.
and you feel your muscles tense up a little bit from the extreme cold, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet for the round.
Oh, I have to walk at the same pace as everyone else. Oh, great.
It's the door of the mother-in-law stair.
So, Dane, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to, as a whatever action, hand the healing potion off to Sunflower.
That's a free action. I'll let you do that as a free.
Okay, toss that over. Then I guess I'm gonna start making my way. Let's see. Can I get from the room I'm in, just full, movement and dash into the first room with the iron door?
Room with the iron door. No, you will be about 10 feet away from the exit.
Okay, I'll do that though. I'll get to that point.
Okay, make me one dexterity saving throw. Two. Okay.
2.
You take 2 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as the dart gets you like right in between the grooves of the armor. It's like you're like it had to have been like aiming for you. There's no way it could have done that randomly.
Yeah, that's Dane's luck.
All right. So Pies, you peer out of the door and you don't see anything beyond the geysery, darty room.
So I can't see anything that this possibly unlocked or moved.
Nope, not in the room of darty, fiery death.
But this is where
You
the
do see
noise came from.
No, it came from where you it's what you assume with all the other ka-chunks and thunks that you've heard. It sounds like it was coming from the room with the corridor with the iron door.
Let's go investigate that. As carefully
Okay.
as we can.
Okay. How are you just gonna move through all the rooms then?
Slowly.
Okay. So with 35 feet, are you using your full movement or your regular movement? Like, are you using your action to get all the way out?
Yeah. Let's just go to 35 movement. Let's not get out of everyone's eyesight too well. I've only got 8 hit points left.
Okay. So yeah, with 35 feet, you'll be right in the middle of the dart room, so I need a dex save.
Okay. Math 25. No,
Yeah, fine.
23, sorry.
One point of piercing damage.
Ow! Dang it!
Right in the foot.
Oh, that's big. Just a foot. A big old foot.
So yeah, probably about 20 or so feet ahead of you, you can see Dane also heading towards the exit.
I'm gonna take the dart out of my foot and put it in my pocket. Use it for later.
Okay. Will that be your turn?
How far was Dane?
He's about 20 feet ahead of you.
Said that I could use the rest of my action to catch up to him. Dash it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
With your dash action, you'll get out.
Oh no, I
Maybe
just
just
want to get
outside the door.
up next to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are with Dane.
Okay. I'm not liking this place, Dane. I don't think
It's
there's
like-
enough food and drink for that.
It's like Disneyland in hell. So Disneyland.
Yeah, there's no mouse though.
All right. Sunflower, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this potion of healing.
Okay.
Because I'm sore right now.
All right. So yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
7. All right, and then I'm gonna head out of the room as well.
Okay. So 40 feet will put you.
Isn't it 30
About
'cause of
total-
the ice thing?
Oh, right. So yeah, 30. So it'll put you 10 feet behind Dane and Pies.
Solid.
And Ishka, being the only one in the room, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. 14.
14? Wonderful.
Yes.
Yes. You feel your muscles begin to seize up as that squinting green shield squints very hard at you, but you shake
Very
off
wonderful.
the effects of the whole person.
Oh, that is wonderful.
You tried it tried to hold person you, but it was not successful. So it is your turn.
All right. So, am I able to close the gap, get up to Pies, at least within touching distance from where I am to catch up to them?
Leaving the room will put you. Actually, it'll put you on par with Sunflower, since you all were up by the lever.
Right. Okay. So then,
So
is
you'll still
out
be
of
10 feet away
distance.
from Pies. Yeah.
Okay.
To the
All right.
legs. Real
Pies.
fast.
I'm getting closer to you. As soon as I can lay my hands on you, I will cure your wounds. Yeah, so okay, I'll get right next to Sunflower, and that'll be my turn. I'm pretty much good to go,
Okay.
so I don't have an action to spend.
Okay. So then also, I'm sorry, Sunflower and Ishka, because you're back in the dark room, I need deck saves.
Okay.
3.
13.
Okay, so
3?
1 point of damage to Sunflower, 2 points of damage to Ishka.
Oh,
I just got healed, damn it.
All right. Top of the round. A crossbow bolt barely misses you, Ishka.
thank God. Thank Bahamut.
And Dane, it is your turn.
I'm gonna make it into the main room and see what the hell's up with this door. I'm gonna make it into that room and I'm just gonna kind of look at it.
What?
I'm just gonna look at it, see if anything has changed. I'm not gonna touch it. Not gonna pull any levers. Not gonna open the door. Just
Just gonna look at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you make your way out of the room of death, and the door is open.
it's like
She
actually
now
like
tells us
hanging
it's the
open.
room of death.
Yeah, it's hanging open. Like not like
What's-
off its hinges, but it
But
is
just like cracked open.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like look through the crack just to see what I see in the next room beyond.
If it's the bar,
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
All the way
No,
around.
you see dragon's eye. No, you see a staircase leading downward.
Downward. Cool. I'm just gonna kind of like, guys, doors open, stairs going down. We're screwed.
I didn't want him to go down. I want him to go up. We've crawled enough.
Such is life. And then I'm
Can't
done.
say that word.
All right, pies.
I'll begrudgingly come up to him. I'm just going to look at the door and just sigh and just start walking towards the door, shuffling my feet. I just
Okay.
wanted to win the contest.
You make it out of the room, and the door lies before you, open and inviting.
I shout, "Hello!"
Hello. Hello.
Oh, good. It just echoes. Thank God it didn't answer.
That or it's mimics, like the four of them.
Hello. Sunflower.
I'll catch up to the door. And
It's open.
can I see anything through it?
You see a staircase that goes down. Staircase goes down about 10 feet, and there's a floor.
Alright.
It's very well lit. It's very well lit. And then Ishka, on your way, you just heading out with everybody else.
Yeah, I'll catch up as close as I can.
Sure.
And then
Once you're all out of the room, initiative is effectively over. There were just counts in the room that needed an initiative, so you all can head down the stairs together if you wish.
To see the wizard.
all right.
Stay together.
All right, Pies, come here. Let me give you that cure wounds I promised you.
Oh, yes.
It's
Please.
going to be a D8 plus 3. You get an 8.
Wow.
Nice.
That takes me almost back to full. Nice.
Yeah, and if there are any other preparations you guys want to make before you head downstairs, you can do that.
I hug the Dragonborn. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Another thing I
Sure.
could do is, who is going to be going into this room? Well, who's going to be leading the way here down the stairs?
Sunflower indicated that she was going to head down, so
I'm
first,
happy
well,
to.
her movement speed and initiative would have let her be able to go down first. So, if you want to still maintain that order down the stairs, you could do that.
Okay, so I'd like to channel and keep bless to Sunflower. Give you an extra to your save throws.
Thank you. Alrighty, then I head down. Faking confidence.
Okay.
It's fine. I love stairs.
So you all are heading down together.
Yes.
Yep.
Bravely.
One.
Trembling.
Okay.
These aren't like Victorian era stairs of death.
No, they
One just like
they
breaks.
only
Okay.
Are
No,
they
they only
solid
go down-
stairs?
They are solid stairs. There are
Thank
no
God.
hidden stairs. They're just solid. So when you reach the bottom of the stairs, you find yourselves in a long corridor which opens up into a large and oddly shaped room. As you traverse the corridor, you hear various mechanical sounds, quickly followed by a popping whoosh, almost like a sort of thing. As you finally get a full view of the room and the source of the sounds, you watch as a strange box-like device with numerous tubs, gears, and flashing lights shudders, gives a popping hiss, and then shoots a furry ball across the chamber. Almost in disbelief, you watch as the ball bubbles. In a blink, the ball transforms into a giant rat. The strange arcane machine has been apparently shooting out rat balls since you came through the iron door. There are a gaggle of the nasty vermin standing between you and the 7 doors that lead to the exit of the chamber. To make matters worse, all 7 of those doors have locks on them. So what you see, again, you and into the room. This room is it has 5 sides. So there's 1 side, 2, 3, I'm sorry, 6 sides. 1 side, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a really wide. It's like half a stop sign. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
Yeah,
what
so-
direction?
Yeah. With the outside of the stop sign being right ahead of you.
Okay.
So directly across from the staircase is 1 door. Directly across from you is 1 door. The short sides have 2 doors, and then the sides have 4 doors. So there's a total of 7 doors. So, to make it a little bit easier, you've got 3 doors on the left, 3 doors on the right, and 1 door in front of you.
Got it. And a whole
And
bunch of rats.
tons of
And-
rats.
Yes, and little wiggly rats that are just meeping on the floor.
Now, Little Wiggly or D&D
Oh, they are
Little
giant. They are giant rats. Yes.
It's a vermintide.
Well, that's gross.
It is. And I need initiative from you once again. Or do you want to keep the same initiative that you had upstairs?
Oh no, we have to roll it. I feel it.
Okay.
19.
So 19. Okay.
5.
Oh, Ishka.
It's all this armor.
Like,
Wait,
I don't want
slow
to
me
be
down.
here.
Right. Ties.
Drag
I
my
rolled a
tail.
12, but literally it hit the 20 and then bopped back to the other way. It's
Oh.
easy.
Oh.
Oh,
So what's the total?
12.
12. Okay. And Dane.
2.
Yeah, Dave!
Oh,
Natural 2. You go after the rats.
To be fair, there is
But-
strategy in having the cleric go last.
Yes.
But only when the cleric has healing spells.
Okay, so top of the round is Sunflower. There are about 10 rats in the room and
Okay.
7 doors.
Scary.
What would you
Very
like? What
scary.
would you like to do?
I'd like to punch a rat. Yeah.
Punch me. Square
As
in
you
the
do.
nose.
Perfect. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make an attack roll.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
A 10.
A 10. So yeah, you try to scoop down and get one of these rats, but it just wriggles out of your hands. You can use your bonus action to attack again.
Yeah, we should. We will. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. That's a 16.
A 16. Yeah, you punch this rat and it just like collapses.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yeah. No, it just collapses. Oh, doggy. You know, it
Yeah,
just
he wants
you
some
punch
dad
it and
love.
it's like
Solid. Okay. That's good. Thank you.
so
Worth the key point.
I'm sorry?
I said worth the point.
Oh no, you
Oh, the bonus action. Never
you
mind.
don't. Yeah, you don't use the key point for your normal bonus action. Pies.
Sorry.
You just watched Sunflower punch a rat.
I'm going to jump on that rat too. Wah!
Same rat?
Same
Killed
rat.
it.
Oh, he killed it?
It did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dead.
Oh,
did a
we'll
good
find a
punch.
different
Rat.
rat then. Yeah, he did. He did a real good punch. We'll find a different
All right.
rat then.
Okay.
So we've got a 18.
Yeah, you punch another rat and it's gone.
These rats aren't anything. Can I use my bonus action to hit another rat close to it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of rats we have. All right, 24.
Yeah, you punch another rat and it just collapses. They don't poof out of existence. Oh no, they do poof out of existence. They poof out of existence. So you punch a rat and it just goes.
Are these even real?
Made of bubbles.
They're made of bubbles. All right. Anything else?
No, that's going to be it for me, just being ready to fight.
All right. That's going to be Ishka's turn.
I'm gonna move up, catch up with my fellow adventurers, and I guess I'm gonna try to clean up some rats, some bubble rats too, before
right.
this machine makes even more.
What's about the rate they're firing out at?
You're not sure because these rats were already here when you entered the room.
Well, we've only seen one shootout so far.
Are we like knee deep in rats?
You are no. There are 7 rats now.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll swing my sword at one
Okay.
for a 10.
This rat is a little faster than the rest of them. You just miss it.
You miss a rat?
With a sword.
Wascally.
Okay.
Let go of your paladin ways. Use fists.
I should use my breath attack and see if I can hit a cone of them.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is that a bonus action for you?
No, I don't think so. I think that would have been my action. No.
Action.
Ah. Next round.
Anything else?
No, that's all I've got.
All right, Dane.
I'm gonna. How far away is the Geary box that's shooting out bubble rats?
From the exit, from the entrance to the room, it's right in the middle of the room, so easily accessible with all
Okay.
of you at the bottom of the staircase.
I'm gonna whip an axe at it.
All right, go for it.
That's a 22
Yeah, that hits.
for 4 points of damage.
4 points damage. All right, excellent.
Doors,
All right.
boxes, they stand no
will
chance.
Will that be all?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So at this point, you watch as the machine coughs and sputters, and 3 more rats are shot out of it. And these rats, since you are closest, Dane, I'm so sorry, are going to try and bite at your heels.
Now we can see how real they are.
Does a 16 hit?
Hits.
Hits. All right, so that is 2 on you for for 6 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And that will be the machine's turn. Sunflower, there are now 10 rats.
Okay, I'm not thrilled about that. Can I hit the machine?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hit the machine instead.
Okay.
That's a 24.
That hits.
Solid. Okay. All right. That's a 4 plus 3, so
7.
7, and then bonus action, another hit.
Okay.
Nope, 7.
Yeah, that was not gonna hit it. So,
I'm
so
a
you
one-hit
swing at
wonder,
it
guys.
and you swing at it and it connects. You notice that even though it's made of metal, your strikes don't seem to dent it as much as some of the other metal things that you've hit.
Yeah. They probably reinforced this one. Alright, that's fair.
So that's gonna be Pies. It's your turn.
All right. Pies is going. Okay. The bubble machine. Is its nozzle they're shooting out of? Is it within my line of sight?
Yes, it is. It almost looks like a gramophone of sorts. It's
Okay.
it's very long. It's a long nozzle that kind of like that kind of fans out to look very similar to a gramophone.
Okay. I want to use my movement to run up to it, and I want to pull my staff off my back and shove it straight into the gramophone, clogging it.
Okay. Make
Smart.
me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh God, the one time to roll bad. That is a 11.
An 11. Okay. Now make me a dexterity check.
Okay. Come back here, dice. No, that's a lot better. Dexterity check. I add the bonus to that too, right?
Yes, just the check.
Just check. Unnatural 20.
Okay, great. So, you jam your quarterstaff into this nozzle. You don't do any damage to the machine, which is why I had you make the
Okay.
attack roll. But the 20 dexterity means that you've wedged your quarterstaff in there pretty well.
Okay.
So you think that go on.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the bonus action of strike just to kind of just, palm strike it in a little bit deeper. Just try to make sure
Okay.
it's in there.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
An 8.
8.
You're going to dice jail.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Wow.
So make another dexterity check. Just like last time, you won't do damage with this, but we'll see if you manage to kind
Different one.
of. We'll see if you manage to jam the stick up there a little further.
All right, that's a unnatural 22. So, like that
Oh.
one better.
Wonderful. So yeah, you can kind of hear amongst the whirring and grinding of this machine, your quarterstaff kind of start to bend a little bit, like it's starting to kind of like, really move up the pipe. It's like a little bit of a twisty pipe. So
Good.
you think your quarterstaff may have taken some damage, but you've really jammed this machine a lot.
He's going to look at the machine. Now, knock it off.
Ishka, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to clean up the rats, these bubble rats here, and
Okay.
do my breath weapon. If I can do a cone attack and see how many I can get.
All right. So it's a 15-foot cone, right?
Correct.
All right. Let's see, because they're all kind of. Where are you standing when you do this?
I'm gonna get myself at more like a diagonal to the machine where they're coming out from.
Okay. So do you want to try and get the machine in this also?
Right in front of it.
No, just outside of Pies.
Okay. Perfect. So I will. There are 10, so I will roll a d10. Nice. What is your dexterity? What is the DC I have to make here?
11.
11. Okay. One fail. I mean, it's not gonna matter. They all have 1 hit point. You kill 5 rats.
Okay.
Nice.
So that half the rats are gone then.
Yes, half of the rats are gone. So yeah, you watch as Ishka releases his breath weapon, and you're a what color dragon are you?
Silver. So it's a ice breath.
Silver. So yes, so you watch as 5 rats freeze and keel over, and they just disappear with a. And that makes it Dane's turn.
Dude, that was cold.
It was cool.
Chill out. Can I don't remember who has the vial that looked like hot sauce. I want to down that. Okay,
Oh, Lord.
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
down the hot sauce vial.
Okay, because I'm like, I know, but I think you have that.
Okay,
you have
I
it.
wasn't sure.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
down
yeah,
it.
You,
I don't remember what it does, but hopefully it does something that helps.
Excellent. You down this vial of hot sauce, and for a moment, there is a burn in your stomach that starts to feel almost unbearable, and that burn travels up your throat and into the back of your throat, and you feel like you really need to belch.
Breath
but-
weapon.
Yeah, I kind of want to maybe do that, puke some fire on some rats.
Yeah, you have downed a potion of fire breath. You have 3. So the effect ends when you exhale fire 3 times, or when 1 hour has passed. You can exhale as a bonus action.
3 times.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I'm doing one, just as many of the rats as I can get into a cone.
Sure, I will. Just 1. So in the wake of Ishka's ice breath, the rats have gotten a little frantic and they're moving around a little bit quicker. So I will say what you can do is make a just a wisdom check to see if you can watch how they run.
19.
19? Okay, I will roll again. Yeah. The you watch, like, you see that they do begin to scurry faster in the wake of Ishka's breath, but you watch them for a bit, and you wait for a moment where you can see all of them kind of like lined up for this, and you just exhale this gout of fire, and the remaining rats are all crispy air bubbles.
Yes.
It's like the heart of a mountain straight from a dwarf.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good job. All right. Now, Pies, I need you high or low?
Hi.
High. I rolled low. So
I
that
win.
means So yes, you watch as the machine sputters and comes to life again. It takes a little bit longer for the bubbles to pop out, but you do see 3 more rats. I halved it because of your fantastic actions with your quarterstaff.
So they pop
3
out
more.
through the staff too?
Yeah, they it's like they kind of like maneuver their way around. You know, the bubbles can have any kind of form. So they maneuver around the quarterstaff. They're elongated bubbles, and then they pop out, and then suddenly there are 3 more giant rats who will. They pop out, and you watch when they pop out. They don't just pop out straight in the direction of the spout. They go in all sorts of directions, and as they pop out. 2 of them go for sunflower
No.
and hit. I rolled above 14 on both of those,
Okay.
but I rolled really badly on the dice, so that's a 2 and a 3 plus 4, so 9. Ouch. 9 points damage.
That's some damage.
How you
Okay.
feeling?
And
And
I'm
then-
on 2.
Oh dear. And then 1 goes at Pies.
They killed by a 1 hit point rat.
Made of bubbles.
and
Yeah.
right, and one goes at Pies and hits for 4 points.
Ow.
But
Hey,
it is
roll that
Sunflower's
high.
turn.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm hurt. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna get away from the rats.
Okay, and
And...
I will say that moving around this room, you don't take any attacks of opportunity. They are literally just like scurrying around. So if that were the case,
Right.
like everybody would be taking attacks of opportunity everywhere all the time.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out a door then.
Okay. So from left to right, they're numbered 1 through 7. Which one did you want to try?
I'll take number 1.
Number 1.
Start at the beginning.
Okay. So, excellent. You take a look at this door, and you see that it has 3 locks on it.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and kick the door down, because past experience has told me these dice, these keys, you know. 19?
19. Okay. Roll damage for me.
That's a 4?
4? Okay. So you aim a kick at one of the... Oh, another dog. You have so many dogs.
Yes.
You aim a kick at one of the locks on this door, and you this lock breaks. So you have
Okay.
broken one of the 3 locks on the door.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a
you.
start.
Boy.
Can I do
It
it again?
is.
On a different
You
lock?
can.
Natural 20. Okay.
Natural 20. Awesome. Roll that damage.
That's a 7. Sorry, I can add.
Okay. What did
3,
you roll on
that's a
the
5.
Okay, what'd you
Sorry.
so on the No, that's fine. So
Yeah.
you can we'll double that dice roll, so that's a 6 plus 2, which is
Okay.
8. Yeah, this door is just about like you kick at the locks like you really got this. So yeah,
I
that
can't
door
hit a
is
rat,
just about No, this door is pretty much just about broken into. That last lock is hanging on by a thread.
Solid.
But you
Cool.
pretty solid. All right, Pies.
All right. What's the base of this machine look like? Is it on a stand or something? And I see like anything feeding it from the floor.
You don't see any. Yes, you actually do see. There is the gramophone pipe. It comes around. And so from the spout where you were standing, it goes around into the box, and then you see it come out of the box again and go into the floor.
What's that pipe made out of?
Standard pipey material. What are pipes made? Not steel.
Lead. Could be copper. Could be brass. Could be
We'll say copper. Made of copper.
copper. All right. So it's copper piping. It's going to have some bendability. What I'm going to do, I'm going to
Mhm.
grab a hold of it and try to secure it and shout to Hermanly to blow his fire breath weapon at the end of my staff, making it a torch pretty much.
Okay.
See if we can burn these things as they come out.
Aha!
Sure. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't take anything to secure it. You can see really well where the pipe is going. Are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Oh, I thought it was spinning a little bit when it was releasing those things.
No.
Oh.
It's just the pipe bends. That's all. It's like a pipe that is fed like from the
Okay.
floor into this box and then out again into a gramophone.
No, I think just pretty much yell for Hermanly to do it, but to get out of the way of what's going to be his cone.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that, no problem. That makes it Ishka's turn.
Okay. Little concern for Sunflower, so I'm going to run over to her as quick as possible and do a cure wounds. So
Thank
that'll
you.
give me a
Wonderful.
solid 8 plus 3, so I'll give you that
Nice.
11.
Yay.
And then turn towards the room where the rats are coming from. So my back would be to her and to the room that she's opened up, and take a defensive stance.
Okay. So the door that she has been attacking is not open yet, but you can maintain that defensive stance.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Dane.
Okay, I'm going to blow the breath weapon at the funnel thing.
Sure. It cannot make a dex save because it is a stationary object. So go ahead and roll 4d6 for me.
4d6. 17.
17. Wonderful.
Melt that baby.
Dwarves know how to belch.
And
Yeah.
melt babies.
No babies were melted in the making of this game. Yeah, you blow that fire into that pipe, and you watch as the metal, the fire is extremely hot. Like it doesn't feel very hot to you. Like it feels like it's almost about to burn your insides. But as you come out, you can see it heats the piping as the fire travels through. So you hear the grinding and squeaking of little bubble rats, and this machine has definitely taken some damage. All right. Dane this time. High or low?
Low.
Wonderful. No rats.
Nice.
So yeah, the 3 rats in the room, however, continue to scurry about. I'm gonna roll pies. 1 at you. It misses. Ishka, 1 at you. It misses.
Nice.
Dane, 1 at you. It misses. My dice don't like me today. So yeah, Sunflower.
Yes. I kick a door.
Go for it.
Okay. I probably don't kick a door at 9.
9, you do not kick a door. But you can try to kick the door again.
I will. I just, I was just warming up. 15.
15, yes. This door, you kick the door, and it actually kicks back against the wall and falls forward, and you move out of the way, and I need you and Ishka, actually, to make a dexterity saving throw. As this door falls... as this door falls off of its hinges, and out of the door is this gooey, sticky spray that emanates from the wall behind it.
Do I still have Bless from Ishka?
I will say
I've
yes.
been channeling it.
Cool. 23.
Yeah. You get out of the way of it, no problem. Ishka, I need you to make that save also.
Rolled a 5.
So when you cast blood, you can cast it on 3 people. So you could have chosen 2 other people to be blessed.
Okay. Can I retroactively have that? Like, put it on myself and pies?
Mhm.
Okay, so then I could throw that 4 with it. But boost it to a 7. Real good.
Unfortunately, that is not enough, and you are coated in this
I
disgusting
can't try and
sticky
grab
spray.
him with a 23.
Yeah.
Do a yank?
Yeah. You can yank him away. I will say that. Yeah. I'll let it happen. You yank him out of the way. That 23 is high enough. So what
Just an
happens is
elf
that
pulling a dragonborn.
you
Yeah. Just, oh.
right?
Oh, my body.
No, it is easier to yank him out of the way given that he is trying to get out of the way himself. You put your shield up. Your shield is coated in this, but you are not.
Okay. All right.
So that is what happens there. But behind this door, there is nothing.
Just a goo trap.
Just a goo
Well,
trap.
that was worth all that time.
Hmm.
Pies, is your turn.
Hmm.
So it's done, and there's nothing there. Guys, how much more of this can we take?
It's punishment.
Ugh. Start looking around, see if there's any other clues that are in this room, or if this is just truly a dead room.
All that you see in this room are the machine, the 3 rats that are kind of scurrying around. They've started scurrying a little bit more towards the goo on the floor, and you see them just like kind of like running around in it, and the now 6 remaining doors.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, guys. Which one are we gonna go for?
Door 2 would be the closest, so we don't have to move that far out.
Go to door 2 and see what it's gonna take to open door 2.
Door 2 also has 3 locks on it.
Uh,
And as you look around, you see all the doors have 3 locks on them.
3. 3. 3's been a...
are they made
Prime
from all
number.
the same things?
They look similar to the locks on the iron door that that got you down here, but they're not that complicated.
We have no more keys left, though.
No more keys.
So we have a machine.
Technically, we have keys. We have the brass key and an electrum key, but every key we've used is just snapped off.
I have Tinker's tools. Could they help? Or like make a lockpick?
Yeah.
That would
Go
be
for
awesome.
it, Sunflower.
Yeah, I would
Alright.
let you improvise your Tinker's tools into a lockpick.
Solid. How do I need to roll or?
Well, on your turn though.
Yeah.
'Cause It's yeah. You would make a
Sorry.
roll with your dexterity, but you wouldn't add proficiency.
Okay.
So that's just how I would have you do that on your turn. Is there anything else, Pies?
No. Not at the moment.
All right, Ishka.
Let's see. So my shield is covered in goo. I was saved. There's nothing else in this room. I'm gonna move close to door 2. Is it within 30 feet? How far?
Yeah,
How
you
big
guys
is it?
are right in front of door 1, so like yanking you out of you guys moving out of the way and Sunflower yanking you would have actually put you in front of door 2.
Okay. So I know everybody else is close to door 2 as well. I'm gonna take the extra steps to go to door 3 and attempt to bash that open.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Where's my attack?
Come on, you've been good picking locks with your
I've
shield.
been doing it. Yeah, real good with my shield. This will be a 12.
A 12? Yeah, you hit. Roll. Are you shield bashing it or are you attacking with your longsword, or your
Shield bash.
whatever weapon you have? Okay. So you're going for the lock then.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so it has 3 of them. Sure, yeah, I'll go for the lock.
Okay. Yeah, you get your shield into that. Yeah, you got one lock.
Okay. Is it possible to do a bonus for a second lock?
I will allow it.
All right, that'll give me a 8.
An 8.
Correct.
No, you with this lock, the angle is you lost the angle because these are higher up. So you got the angle right the first time, but the second one you kind of lost it a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to keep working on door 3. That's going to be my turn.
Sure. Dane.
Okay, just I'm gonna. This is a reach here. I'm gonna ask first. I have an ability that lets me, if a creature of my target, I can curse it. Would this box thing count?
Is this your channel of divinity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my channel of divinity to make this thing vulnerable to fire damage, and I'm going to spew fire on it as a bonus action. You said 4d6?
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 11.
11, so 22?
22.
22. Yes, that will do it. You breathe your final fire breath on this. Make me another wisdom check.
That is a 13.
Yeah. Okay. So you blow your last fire breath on this machine, and already having been warmed up by the previous fire breath and damaged by everyone else's prior attacks, this thing just shuts down. You take a rat with it.
Well done.
So now there are only 2 rats in the room. That was fantastic, and I will give you inspiration.
Woohoo!
And you can hold on to that for next time we play. So, the machine destroyed. There are 2 rats in the room. Ishka, high or low?
Hi.
Fantastic. I rolled an 80. So yeah, instead of you, they are really, really focused on the gooey spray that is on the floor in front of door 1.
Okay.
That you kind of think might be some kind of rat musk. Because it smells real bad.
Okay.
Sunflower, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a lockpick, which is dexterity.
Sure.
Which is +3, so 18.
18? Yeah, that first lock, like, Tinker's tools aren't that difficult, aren't that different from lockpicks when you really get down to it. So you find a couple of your tools that look similar to lockpicks, and you fiddle around with the lock for a little bit, and that lock snicks right open.
Solid. Cool. I'm guessing that's my turn.
Yes, that would be your action for that. Pies.
And I
Oh, I'm sorry.
hand it up
What?
to... Sorry, can I just hand it to Pies quickly?
Yeah,
Like, here, try
sure.
this.
Okay.
You can totally do
How
that.
many locks are left on this door?
2.
2. All right. Could I use sleight of hand on this to work it open with the tools or not?
Are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No. I have a huge bonus though.
No. It's the same. It's the same mechanic, so it would technically be the same. So you just roll a d20 and add your dexterity.
Okay. Let's see. That was a 16.
Yeah, same concept. You actually have to have Sunflower like lift you up for this one. So, but yeah, you kind of watched what she did, and you take the same tools, and you get that second lock open.
Okay.
Ishka.
I'm gonna smear some of the goo from my shield onto onto one of the locks, and see if the rats will gnaw away at it.
The locks are higher up on the door. It would be a great idea, but the locks are a little higher up on the door. They can't reach.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I will resume shield bashing my way in.
I like it.
That shield bash is a 18.
Yes, that will hit. You dismantle the second lock with ease.
Great. And then I'm going to try one more time for that third.
Go for it.
15.
One more time.
15.
I got it.
Yes. You got it. You bash that third lock open, and the latches all fall open, and the door creaks open, and behind it, you see a corridor.
Corridor?
A corridor.
I reveal this information to the team. I'm going to stay looking down this, like vigilant down this hallway, and see what they do with the second door.
Okay. So that being Ishka, Dane, it's your turn.
I am going to, seeing this door open and a corridor there, I'm going to just be like, and the rats seem to be enjoying the, I don't want to know.
they're like dogs in a puddle of mud. They're like rolling around in it. They're just way interested in the must.
Ratting it.
Yeah, I'm going to let them be. I'm going to run down the corridor.
Okay. Yeah, you run down the corridor. It goes for about 30 feet until you see a staircase leading up.
Yes.
Stairs up.
Up is good.
Up is good. At this point, Ishka, give me one more high-low.
High again.
Yep, 77. The rats are still interested, and because the machine is out of commission, I call you guys out of initiative. What do you want to do, everybody? Dane is already headed down the corridor.
Yeah, I'll put pies down, get my lockpick back, and head down the corridor. Like, all right, we tried.
Yeah, let's get out here. Not doing this.
Yeah, I feel kind of
Run.
weird raiding an old couple's basement. Like, you know.
Yeah,
We're doing
you guys head.
We're killing rats.
Yeah.
You guys.
Can't they just give us the kill rat quest?
Right? Go kill 20 rats and come back to us. You guys head down the corridor and up the stairs, and there is a door. And on the other side of the door, you can hear the sounds of the tavern. And as you open the door and spill out of it, waiting for you is Merp Locktickler with a watch in his hand. And he says, "Wow. You guys had like 30 minutes left."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Victory!
I'm just going to lean into Sunflower.
I just pat his
There,
head.
oh,
It's
5 more
okay.
doors.
I'm going to look at the rest of the people in the bar, be like,
Mhm.
you have no idea what they get up to down there. Oh my god.
That's right. There's that second team.
It's 50 Shades of Dungeon.
Dane, make a deception check.
Deception, this should
That-
be honest.
Well, deception, that's a 9?
Nine.
Can I back him up? Can I back him up?
No, it's a little too late for that. Dane, you look at the guys at the bar or at the table, and they've all looked over as you guys come out of. What you realize is the door down was on one side of the bar. The door out is on the other side of the bar.
Yes.
Hey.
So they all look at you and they just kind of have like knowing nods as they're like, "Yeah, sure, okay." But Thamus, his name is Thamus, not Seamus. Thamus, the elderly wizard, hobbles over to you all from the starting side of the bar, and he says, Congratulations, you have completed the Thunderlock bar crawl. How do you feel?
Like shit.
Big old tub
You
of
watch
shit.
his face just falls. He's like, well,
There's some crap down there.
Literally.
we tried our best to make it a challenge for young adventurers. Do you?
You're weird. You're very weird.
You're breaking
Therapy.
Grandpa's heart. Stop it.
So long as you can tell me, that my team here has best Frog Hop 4 or Frog Hop foursome. If we've done better than them, then today is a good day.
So you see Merp go behind the bar, and he pulls out a scroll, and he looks to be consulting the scroll and looking at his watch and consulting the scroll. He
We missed it
says,
by 30 seconds.
he says, no, you've actually you've got 10 minutes on them. That's spectacular.
Huh.
I'm
Fantastic.
very impressed. I mean, this is probably... Why are you looking at me like that, young dwarf? Did you not have
Just
fun?
saying. Just saying.
Fine.
It was weird. You guys get a little freaky. I'm not here to judge.
The
But-
owlbear was a cool touch, though.
That was neat. That was neat.
Well, he actually kind of like takes a step back, and he actually does look you all over, and he says, well, you do all look a little worse for wear. I will, as promised, he hands you, so Pies, you get 16
two
gold.
All right.
Yeah, you get 16 gold. Dane, you get 10 gold. Why did I write Sunshine? Sunflower, you get 8 gold. And Ishka, you get 60 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Your marvelous bounty that you placed a bet on yourself. So Merp and Thamus, they pass out drinks. Pies, you do get a nice glass of milk.
Yes.
And they do tell you that, as promised, rooms will be provided for the evening while you recover. There will be a hearty dinner, and in the morning, Merp and Thamus will be, if you would like to meet with them, to discuss what name is getting put on the wall, and they might have something a little extra for you as well. And that is where we're going to call it for the evening. Congratulations, guys.
Well
You
done.
did.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yes. So the experience for this is going to be enough to get you all to level 3.
Okay.
Whether it be milestone or actual experience points. So you all are level 3.
Yay!
And then we will see what happens with our fabulous foursome next week.
As she says it, she plans the dungeon part 2.
What are you
It's the
talking
same
about?
thing
No,
again.
I would never do.
It's just more
Anything
creepy
like that.
owlbear dolls.
Rats. This time they're filled with rats. So when you split the owlbear open, rats come out of them.
Oh, do not give her
No, I-
ideas. Do not
I know.
give her ideas.
I think at least one of your characters will be dreaming about that this evening.
Awesome. I love it.
So yeah, thanks for playing again. This adventure is actually it's in the free issue of Rolled and Told before they actually put the comic out. This was the first one that was like the teaser before the comic started coming out. So I want to thank you all for playing with me again. I want to thank Encounter Roleplay for hosting us. I would like to give a fabulous thank you to our sponsors, Gamely and Fantasy Grounds. and Wayland Games and Tabletop Loot. And we will see you back here next week. Same tabletop time, same tabletop channel. I wasn't going to go bad. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.